Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Then today we are going to take a look at plant energy balance with Excel, and we're gonna see where do all the energy go into your plant and what equipment consumes the most energy in your plant, then sort them out. So let's get it started. Alright, so this is the spreadsheet that we're going to work on today. Then assume those are the equipment that your plant has, then the number of the equipment. Then we also have the rated output power, so you can find this information from the sticker of each machine. So those are all the output power. Then also we can estimate the fraction load, so you can get those information from the plant manager or the energy manager, then they will be able to tell you. Then also the operating hours for each equipment and also the efficiency. So each equipment is not 100% efficient, so you can estimate the efficiency, or some equipment you can find the efficiency from either the menu or the sticker. The next one is the conversion. So we need to convert all the units back to kilowatt hour because that's how the electricity is getting charged. Then 1 horsepower is 0.746 kilowatt. So here they're all in horsepower, so we need to convert to kilowatt. Then let's calculate the annual energy use for each equipment. Then click on the cell here, then put an equal sign. Then it's going to be the output power and times the number of equipment. Then also times the fraction load of that equipment. Then times operating hours. So far it's the output energy. And we're calculating the energy use, which is going to be the input energy to the machine. So we need to divide it by the efficiency. So not times, but divide it by the efficiency to get the energy input. So let's divide it by efficiency. Then also times the energy conversion. So let's just type in H3. So H3, then hit enter. Then we're going to do the same thing for all equipment. So click on the cell, then hover your mouse to the bottom right until the black cross shows up, then drag it down. Then we probably don't want to copy the cells, then let's click on this little button here. Then pick Fill without formatting, then click on it. The next one, we are going to add all those together. So it's going to be equal sum, double click on it. Then select all the numbers, then hit enter. Then we are pretty close with the measured total. So the measured total is from your electricity bill. Then you can find this number on your electricity bill. This is how much you are getting charged. That looks like the two numbers are pretty close. Then most likely our calculation is correct. Then let's calculate for other equipment, which is going to be your total minus your total listed equipment. Then hit enter. Then we're going to calculate the percentage here. So the percentage is going to be equal, then it's other equipment divided by the overall. Then hit enter. Then turns out to be we have 1.6% from others, such as your bathroom lights, your computers, your heaters in your office, something like that. The similar thing, let's calculate the fraction of total energy for each equipment. Click on the cell, then put an equal sign. So it's gonna be the energy used for each equipment divided by the overall energy consumption. Then hit enter. Then we still want to do the same calculation for everything. But if you just drag it down, you might get an error message. So let's try it. So hover your mouse until the black cross shows up, then drag it down. Whoops, we got a lot of error messages. Then let's see what's going on. So click on one of the cells. So click on the cell here. So looks like it's this number divided by this number, which is a blank. Then we're supposed to always divide it by this number here. So we will need to lock this number and only change these numbers. So we need to lock this number. All right, so let's hit ESC, then click on undo. Then let's try it one more time. So we want to lock this number. And let's click on the 20.7% cell. Then in Excel, for whichever rows or columns that you want to lock, then you're going to put a $sign in front. So we want to lock the row number 11. So we're going to put a $sign before 11. Then hit enter. Then let's duplicate again. So click on the cell, then hover your mouse to the bottom right until the black cross shows up. Then drag it down. Now they look right. Then also click on this little drop down button, and we're going to do fill without formatting. Then click on somewhere. All right, then after the calculation, we're going to create a graph to show the percentage of each equipment. Then intuitively, we want to show from the largest to the smallest, so we know which equipment is more important and we should pay more attention. Then we're going to plot in that way on the graph from the largest to the smallest. So we are going to sort them first. So when we sort, then we are supposed to sort from the largest to the smallest one. But if you do, then the graph is going to be automatically from the smallest to the largest. So let's just do the opposite way. Let's sort them from the smallest to the largest. So our graph is going to be from the largest to the smallest. So let's copy all the equipment here, then select, then Control C, then click on the cell, then Control V. So we probably don't need those colors, then click on the drop down button, then click on paste the values. Then similar thing, we're going to copy those percentage numbers. So select, then Control C, then Control V for pasting. Then the reason of all those values because they copied the formula. So instead, then we're going to click on the drop-down button and select on the values only. Then change those to the percentage. So the Home tab, then percentage. And probably want to keep one more decimal place. Then click on Elsewhere. The next one, we will need to sort all those numbers. Then let's click on those numbers. Then go to the Home tab. Then at the very right, it has a sort and a filter. Then click on that. Then we should have the option sort from the smallest to the largest. And ask us if we want to expand the selection or not. Then say yes, because we want each pair to be matched. So if the numbers are sorted, then we want the title to be sorted as well. So say sort. So as you can see, they are changed simultaneously. The next one, we are going to create a graph and plot all those numbers out. Then we are going to go to the Insert tab. Then select the columns ones. Then click on the drop-down button and select the 2D bar. So the first one looks good to me. Then click on it. Then put it somewhere around here. Then we are going to select the data. So click on the plot first, then right-click of your mouse and do select data. Then we are going to add a trend, so add. Then for the series name, let's call it as plant electricity consumption. Then for the series values, let's delete this equals to 1, otherwise you might get an error message. Then let's select all the numbers, then say OK. And for the horizontal axis, so it's actually vertical axis. Then we want to have all those names for each equipment. Then click on Edit. Then select all this equipment. Then say OK. Then say OK for the graph. So for the graph, in the words, they're probably too small. So let's select those and click on the Home tab and make the number to be 11. Then enter. The similar thing for the bottom one here, let's make the number to be 11 as well. Then enter. And for the title, let's make it to be a little bit bigger. And let's make the font to be 16. Enter. Then let's add a label for each column so it's easier for us to read. Then select one of the columns, then right-click up the mouse. Then click on Add Data Labels. Then add data labels. So all the labels, they're added. So we still want to make the numbers to be a little bit bigger. Then change the font to B11. Then enter. Then the next one for the x-axis, so we probably don't need this 0.0 there. So let's click on the x-axis, then right-click up the mouse, then format axis, then go to number, and change the decimal place to be 0. Then close the window. Then we're going to bold the title, so select the title, then bold. Then for the bars, we probably want to make them thicker. So select one of the bars, then right-click up the mouse. Then format data series. Then go to the third one here. Then the gap width, let's make it to be smaller. I think 100 should be good. So 100, enter. Then close the window. Then the graph is probably a little bit too thicker, so we could reduce the height a little bit. So this is our graph. Looks pretty good to me. What do you think? So thanks for watching my video. If you like my video, go subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.